Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Academy of Internal Audit. So as you know, we are preparing a series called Success Stories in which we are inviting qualified certified internal auditor, certified fraud examiner and certified anti-money laundering specialist. So in the continuation of same today, we have with us Mr. Prathik. So just to introduce Prathik, by qualification he is a chartered accountant and now a certified internal auditor as well. As far as his professional experience is concerned, he is carrying around 4 years of experience, with 2.5 years of experience with Deloitte, and now working with Avnet Bangalore as in the position of senior global internal auditor. Right. Yes, Pratik. So first of all, many congratulations on becoming certified internal auditor.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. It truly means a lot, and this milestone achievement would not have been possible without the support of AIA and your teaching, sir. So, first and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude to you.
Right. Thank you so much, dear. And I would say it's all because of your hard work and dedication that this day come true, right? Very nice. So, Pratik, how was your all journey, starting with your registration, going through the entire prep course, and then sitting in the exam?
Sir, like you mentioned, my career has been mostly, dominated in the area of internal audit. So as I was progressing in my career, I realized that it is time for me to get a good overall qualification in internal audit. And when I did my research, I understood that CIA is like the topmost qualification in internal audit. So that is when I decided that I will do this course. And after that, when I started doing my research, I found out that Academy of Internal Audit is there, and all the reviews were very positive. Then I called up different places. I contacted someone at AIA, and the conversation that I had, it gave me a lot of confidence. So it was maybe around 4 months before the exam. So I took my exams in August. So it was 4 months before my exams that I confirmed with AIA, and I decided to write my exams. And talking about my journey, so I initially, from the preparation point of view, my first step was to finish your video lectures. And the video lectures were very helpful because I feel the way you simplified the concepts, it was very easy for me to then, after finishing a particular session, to go back and read the books. So I was able to understand and relate to the concepts very easily. So I would first finish the video lectures, then read the book one time, and then parallelly solve MCQs. So that was my first round. So in my first round, I would do this. And while I was doing the MCQs for the first time, I would circle or note down the MCQs which I found were difficult. So I did that and I finished the entire syllabus once. And in my second round of studies, what I did was you had also shared one study plan with us. Weekly, you had told us to finish certain sections and combination of chapters. So I followed that plan. So because I'm a working professional, I could not spend time during the working days. So working days, I would solve questions and simply read. But during Saturday, Sunday, I would sit with the books and do the hardcore studies where I would note down important things. I would sit and try to memorize things. So it's not about by hearting, but it's just to get conceptual clarity. So that is what I did during my second round of studies. And during my second round of studies, I again tried to solve the MCQs. So the idea was that when I did it for the first time, say a section has 100 questions, then I would have circled maybe 50 or 60 questions, which I found difficult. In the second time when I did, this 50, 60 reduced to 30 or 25. So now I know that the last few weeks or days of my exam, I will only focus on these 25, 30 questions. Because I know that I will not have the time to, do all the 100 questions together. So the idea was to filter down and, to know what exactly are the areas where I'm weak. So that I did in my second round of studies. And towards the last few days of my exams, then it was fully focusing on revising the concepts again and again and only solving the tough questions. So if you ask me, I was able to do the entire syllabus around 3 times. So that was, so 3 times I did so once was when I was watching the video lectures, second when I was studying on my own, and third was few days before the exams. And the MCQs also similarly, I solved all the questions 2 times, and all the important tough questions I did during the last few days Along with which I
Right.
also gave the mock exams that was there in the AIA website. So this was how my preparation went by.
Okay. So by that way, you were feeling confident that yes, you are fully prepared that you can appear into the exam and is going to pass it, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So Pratik, can you please quickly touch upon certain do's and don'ts which you would like to share with your fellow CIA challenge aspirants?
Yeah. So do's and don'ts are, so I feel like everyone mentions this, that conceptual clarity is the most important part. So when I was writing the exam also, like I said, I had done so much of studies and everything, but still in the exam, I found that some questions were very tricky. So exam is going to be super tricky. So even if
Correct.
you do the MCQs 5 times, 10 times, it does not matter.
Correct.
If you can connect the concepts, then that is the only way you can pass this exam. So as don'ts, I would say, don't spend a lot of time in by-hearting question answers. Don't spend a lot of time in small areas which it's not needed. What you need to know is
correct.
To connect the concepts. So then one approach I followed during solving the question was that when I was reading the question, even before I went to the options, I would just try to summarize what is the area that they're testing. Because I might know 100 things, but they are not asking those 100 things. We have to know what they are asking, what they are testing. So when I read a question, say if the question is about engagement objectives, then my mind would first go to part 2, like when is the engagement objective established? What steps comes before that? That's the first thought that comes in my mind. After that, I would read the options. So it helps me to eliminate the incorrect options. Because if I read the question and then directly go to options, then all the options seem like correct answers. That's what they do. So that is one step that I did. And as part of don'ts, like I said, don't spend a lot of time in memorizing question answer, because same questions are not going to come. And that is also something that I noticed, that none of the questions were same. Maybe the concepts are tested, but the questions are completely different.
And you correctly mentioned, like some of the other participants has also mentioned the same, that conceptual clarity is must. Many times what the student used to do, they used to actually focus upon grabbing the more and more questions, keep on doing it, remembering the questions. Many times some of the students used to ask me, sir, you have provided us this number of questions, should we go for the other questions also? We are able to get this set of 1,000 question, 2,000 question by paying $500 or so, right? So I always used to say that no, it's not about the more and more question you are practicing. It's main related to how good you have control over the concepts. And the practice, the intent of going through the questions is to have that conceptual clarity. Rather than talking about that, okay, you will be going to the question and these questions are going to straightforward appear into the exam. No, that is not gonna be the case. Point is, go through concept, have the control over standards, right? Go through the question, have an understanding what kind of questions may be asked in the examination. Yes. Very nice, Pratik. You have nicely elaborated your entire journey, and I believe the input which you have shared is definitely going to be useful for all of your fellow CIA aspirants, whosoever is watching this video, right? Thank you so much, Pratik, once again for sparing your valuable time and sharing your valuable feedback. Academy of Internal Audit would like to congratulate you once again on your brighter career ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.